Hello, welcome back to my channel Christian Faith and Fiction. My name's Lou, and today I'm going to share with you the second part in the award-winning Christian mystery and suspense books. As I said, this is the second part in this video series. I already talked about some more Christian mystery and suspense books that won awards, and I'll link that video down below. I already talked about this year some award-winning romance Christian fiction books, so I'll also link that playlist in the description box. I have not read any of these books, so I can't tell you where they fall on the Christian faith scale, and I don't know how good they are, but they have all won awards for Christian fiction. I'm just going to read out part of the description for each book, but if you want to read the whole thing, I'll leave a link to my blog post down below as well. So first we have Always Watching by Lynette Eason, which won a Carroll Award in 2017. When it becomes clear that popular psychiatrist and radio personality Wade Savage has a stalker, his father secretly hires elite guardians in order to protect his son. But when Wade's bodyguard is attacked and nearly killed, agency owner Olivia Edwards must step in and fill the gap. And then there's a series of 3 books by Carrie Stuart Parks that all won awards. Book 1, A Cry from the Dust, won a Carroll Award in 2015. And then Book 2, The Bones Will Speak, won an Inspi Award in 2016. And When Death Draws Near won a Christie Award and a Carroll Award in 2017. And this is the Gwen Marcy series. So the description from Book 1 reads, "A secret from a grim page of American history threatens to destroy thousands of lives. Gwen Marcy was tops in her forensic field. Then cancer struck, her husband left, and her teenage daughter engaged in active rebellion. Gwen's best chance to start a new life was a temporary job in Utah, reconstructing faces from an 1857 massacre site. The Mountain Meadows Interpretive Center asked Gwen to reconstruct the faces of 3 intact bodies that were discovered from the wagon train massacre of more than 120 people by Mormon fanatics calling themselves Avenging Angels. But just as she is nearing completion on her reconstructions, things around the center turn deadly." If I Run by Terri Blackstock won an Inspi Award in 2017. I actually do own this copy of this book, but haven't read it yet. Casey knows the truth, but it won't set her free. Casey Cox's DNA is all over the crime scene. There's no use talking to police. They have failed her abysmally before. She has to flee before she's arrested, or worse. The truth doesn't matter anymore. But what is the truth? That's the question haunting Dylan Roberts, the war-weary veteran hired to find Casey. PTSD has marked him damaged goods, but bringing Casey back can redeem him. Twisted Innocence by Terri Blackstock won a Christie Award in 2016. Holly Kramer's past choices have finally caught up to her, but she never expected them to endanger her baby. Though Holly stumbled through most of her adult life as a party girl, she longs to live a more stable life for her daughter. Then police show up to question her about the whereabouts of Creed Kershaw, Lily's father. She has kept his identity a secret from friends and family. She never even told him about the pregnancy. Now he's a person of interest in a drug-related murder case. No Place to Hide by Lynette Eason won a Carroll Award in 2016. It's not every day you see your childhood friend and one-time crush on national news. Jackie Sellers just wishes it were under different circumstances. She can't believe that Ian Lockwood is wanted in connection with a terrorist plot, and she's determined to find him and help him clear his name. But she's not the only one looking. The FBI want him captured. The bad guys want him dead. Ian just wants to stay alive long enough to save thousands of innocent lives. The Aleppo Code by Terri Brennan won a Carroll Award in 2016. Will the code reveal history's most powerful weapon for destruction or humanity's only hope? The living members of Tom Bonahan's band of adventurers gathers again in Jerusalem, physically battered, emotionally exhausted, spiritually challenged, and in various stages of shock, to examine a copy of 10th century Aleppo Code, the oldest complete text of Jewish scripture. What the clues inside reveal could lead to the reuniting of the Ark of the Covenant with its true source of power, a weapon that could lead to victory for this ragged bunch trying to save the world. That sounds like it might have like supernatural elements to it. If you've read it, let me know in the comments. Covert Justice by Lynn Huggins won a Carroll Award in 2016. When a woman drags Blake Harrison out of his wrecked car, he knows the mysterious stranger has saved his life. But more shocking than the hit and run is the news that a crime cartel has infiltrated his factory. There's a fortune to be made by tampering with the factory's products, but only if Blake is out of the way. The Colour of Justice by Ace Collins won a Christie Award in 2015. Two racially charged cases, two attorneys searching for the truth, but only one will stay alive long enough to find it. 1964, Justice, Mississippi is a town divided. White and black, rich and poor, rule makers and rule breakers, right or wrong, everyone assumes their place behind a fragile facade that is about to crumble. When attorney Coop Lindsay agrees to defend a black man accused of murdering a white teenager, the bribes and death threats don't intimidate him. As he prepares for the case of a lifetime, the young lawyer knows it's the verdict that poses the real threat, innocent or guilty. 2014, to some, the result of the trial still feels like a fresh wound, even 50 years later, when Coop's grandson arrives in justice, seeking answers to the questions unresolved by the trial that changed his family's legacy. And finally, Under a Turquoise Sky by Lisa Carter won a Carroll Award in 2015. When federal agent Aaron Yazzie is assigned to protect the only witness to a drug cartel execution, he hides Kaylin Udaley in the safest place he knows, the vast untamed wilderness of the Navajo Reservation. Transporting Kaylin to New Mexico may not be as easy as Aaron would like. Kaylin is a high-maintenance Southern belle who is determined to assert her independence at every step. So let me know down in the comments if any of those books sound interesting to you, and if you've read any of them, let me know if you think it's worthwhile picking them up. If you found something useful in this video, please do give it a like, and if you'd like to see more this type of video, Christian fiction videos, and you haven't already subscribed, please do consider doing so. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a really great reading week. Until next time, God bless. Bye.